The Happy Life of Thom Glum by Jason Reeves. Thom was glum, very glum, but he didn't know why. For as long as he could remember, he was always that way. When he bought an expensive sports car for his birthday, Thom was glum. When he went on vacation to an exclusive resort, Thom was glum. When he went to see his favorite team win the championship, Thom was glum. And when Thom bought the penthouse suite in the tallest building in the city, he didn't crack a smile. Not even one little smirk. He just sat there looking glum, glum, glum. One night, while he was getting ready for bed, Thom noticed something peculiar. A light was shining through the window of the Dormouse's house. "That's funny," Thom thought to himself. "He's up late. I wonder what he's up to." So Thom crept over and peered in the window. And what did he see? Thom saw that the Dormouse was putting a bow on a tiny present he had just wrapped. The mouse was so happy. "Why is he so happy?" he thought to himself. "He isn't getting the present, he's giving it to someone." Thom sighed and went to bed. When Thom awoke the next day, he sat up in bed, let out a big yawn, and rubbed his eyes. He couldn't believe what he saw. Sitting on his nightstand was the little present that Thom saw the Dormouse wrapping last night. Thom took the present, carefully pulled off the bow and lifted the lid. Inside was one tarnished little old brass button. Thom took a good long look at it, and as he did, something strange came over him. It started in his belly and traveled up to his head. He felt almost giddy. His mouth curled up slowly until, before he knew it, his whole face was grinning. He knew this little button very well. He reached for his favorite teddy bear, the one that was missing one tarnished little old brass button eye. It was just like the one the Dormouse gave him. Thom sewed the eye onto the bear. His eyes were filled with joy, and he began to laugh as he held on to his little bear. Then he heard a little voice. "I thought of you when I saw it," said the Dormouse. Thom turned and looked down to see the Dormouse sitting on the floor beside his bed. He noticed that the mouse was as happy as him, and that made him curious. "Little mouse, why are you so happy?" Thom asked. "I was the one that got the gift, not you." "Because, silly, it gives me so much joy to know that you like my little gift, and that it means so much to you," said the Dormouse. "Besides, it's fun to do nice things for someone else. Have you never done something nice for someone, Thom?" asked the Dormouse. Thom sat there, pondering what the Dormouse had said about giving, and a realization came over him. When Thom bought that expensive sports car for his birthday, he didn't give anyone a ride in it. When Thom went on vacation to an exclusive resort, he didn't take anyone along with him. When Thom went to see his favorite team win the championship, he didn't take anyone along to join him. And when Thom bought the penthouse suite in the tallest building in the city, he didn't invite anyone over. Thom had never, ever done anything for anyone other than himself. Maybe that's why he was so unhappy, so glum. The Dormouse's thoughtful gift had opened Thom's eyes. He hugged the little mouse, got dressed, and sped off to work. When Thom arrived at work, he asked his workers to stop what they were doing and took them all to an amusement park for the day. Along the way, he helped an old lady cross the street and held a door open for a little boy. Each time he did something for someone, he felt happier and happier. From that point on, Thom was no longer glum. In fact, he was quite the opposite. Day after day, he tried to do something nice, whether it was something small, like patting a dog on the head, or something big, like giving to a charity. Soon word got around, and Thom was known throughout the city as the kindest, happiest man in town. One night when he arrived home, Thom knelt down and knocked on the Dormouse's window. When the Dormouse came out, he noticed that Thom had a little present of his own for him. "My little friend," said Thom, "you have opened my eyes to a whole new world. Please accept this little gift as a token of my appreciation." "Thank you, my thoughtful little friend, thank you." The Dormouse opened the present, and inside was a big piece of cheese. The Dormouse broke off a little piece and said, "Would you be so kind as to have some cheese with me?" Thom smiled from ear to ear, and the two friends ate cheese together. This recording, and the story and characters depicted within, are the property of the author, Jason Reeves, and protected by copyright.